Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a different video today, but the Lord has asked me to share this. And so, about 10 years ago, I think it was about 10 years ago, I bought into some essential oils for healing purposes. I didn't really get into it very much. I just dabbled in it a little bit for a very short period of time. And one of the essential oils that I bought was oregano oil. And oregano oil has a lot of healing properties to it. It is an antibacterial, it's an antifungal, it's an antiviral. So, like when you're at the doctor and they say, well, it's a virus, you have a virus, we can't give you any medicine for it, it's just going to have to run its course. There is something you can do. Okay, you can use oregano oil to help speed up the process of recovery, because this is actually fights viral infections. Okay, it also fights bacterial infections and like sinus infections and stuff like that, sore throats, things like this. Okay, I had totally forgotten about this, and the Lord brought it up to me again. I was scrolling through and I saw a post about oregano oil, and the Lord told me to share this on my channel because it is a beneficial piece of knowledge that people can use in the event that they can't get to a doctor, they don't want to use pharmaceutical medicine, or things are too expensive. He says that this is something that people should be aware of to help with healing. So he asked me to share this, okay? So when I had bought the oregano oil, I believe that particular one, because oregano is one of the ones that have the most healing properties in it. It was an expensive one. Like it was like $50, I think, for a little tube of it at that time. And I wasn't buying it from Amazon. I was going through a high grade company. And at the time, I think it was a fad that people were using essential oils for everything. And I'm not sure if it is or not, because I really gotten out of it. And I was seriously only just doing it for a short period of time. But so I don't know. This may be common knowledge to everyone by now, but I had forgotten about it. And so it was pretty expensive back then. So I can imagine how much it is now. This is something that you do not have to go out and buy essential oil for. Like, you don't have to do that. You can make it at home, and there are many tutorials available on how to make oregano oil. Okay, so you can look it up on YouTube. You should be able to find a step-by-step process of how to make it. From what I understand, you take organic dried oregano and fill a jar halfway up, and then you take organic extra virgin olive oil and fill the jar the rest of the way, and then mix it together. Make sure they're both organic, okay? You mix it together, and then you put the jar into a dark place for about 6 weeks. This helps the oil to absorb all the medicinal properties of the oregano, okay? Then at the end of 6 weeks, you will drain it out, get rid of the oregano, and keep the oil. And then you take a dropper full each time you feel sick. And it's supposed to help with the healing, okay? This is not something I would normally share on my channel, except the Lord told me to share it. So I did back when I had it like 10 years ago, I did notice a difference. I did notice that it helped. So it is something that is true. The Lord wants me to share it so that you have this information. You may already know this, but if he's wanting me to share this, then like there are people out there that don't already know this information. So, I haven't tried making it at home yet, but I am going to now that the Lord has told me that we need to keep this on hand. Um, I'm going to do this. So I encourage you all to do this as well. Um, just so that you know, if you can't get medicine from a doctor, or if you don't want to use the medicine just for like a sore throat or whatever, to use this natural stuff. It's always better to use natural stuff anyway. And I think that's it. I hope this has been beneficial to you, and I thank the Lord for his knowledge in this kind of area, because these are practical things that we can use in our life at home. These are practical things. So I'm always thankful that he brings across these kind of things to us, even though it's a little bit different than my normal videos. I'm thankful for it. Anyway, I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon.